Hello all, this is Zimnala back again for another adventure in the land of Conquest Dark. We're gonna pick up where we left off and continue going at this. Now we are starting to hit the part where this is very difficult to do some of the stuff we're trying to do, which is fine. It's kind of like what I enjoy is when there's a big old challenge to win against and whatnot. So yeah. We got a couple of options of what we can do. I'm gonna unlock the next one and see what this other obelisk is about. And then I'm gonna probably switch over to the other one and see what we can do with that one. But this time we are going to try using the acolyte here. And we probably don't have to take the barrier amount because while that's good for us, what it is that basically is something we're going to get from one of our passive skills if we want to take our level up skills. Oh no, we want to take this guy, the Oathkeeper. That's right. My bad. So yeah, we're going to take that. We are going to... Well, we're taking projectiles, so I might take this for the projectile pierces. So what we're gonna want is attack speed and maybe movement speed. Well, we didn't run out of time last time. Maybe that's not the problem. We want attack speed and something else though. Just not lunar damage, because that's not going to do anything for us. I also don't think critical hit damage is going to help most of our stuff. This is fine. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it changes location. That's interesting. So yeah, we were gonna take the hammer and see how this goes. So yeah, we're just throwing a hammer. That's pretty funny. We are taking damage. That's something to keep in mind. We are gonna want to take the spear. We were gonna try it. So I think we're gonna want this one because everything we do is doing solar damage, so. We already get some health regeneration, so that's fine. We're gonna increase our damage for now. So we're gonna keep moseying this way. So I think dilly-dallying is a bad choice for us. None of these seem amazing. I'm gonna re-roll for something better. This might be a good set to go for the damage to elites. And this gives up a chance for healing souls on its lineup. So let's do this. So let's not let these guys get out of control. Let's do this. So I'm gonna give us barrier amount because that will actually give us a chance to survive at the end if it all comes down to it. If that makes sense. We're gonna go with the sigil of flames like we were talking about. So it doesn't go from where our attack hits, it goes from us. That's interesting. So I think we're gonna take the projectile amount and target amount and attack each one. I think that's the best of what we currently have as options. This is what we're probably gonna do. Even though the stun doesn't help us that much, the other parts of it do. So one thing to note is that the our reach is not amazing on this hammer, unfortunately. So we're gonna be on the lookout for anything that increases our reach. It's still better than our sword, our hammer was actually, but yeah, we're gonna make our way back and do one. I think that's good. Just go up one tier. I think we got the stats to deal with it now. So this time it's a spider, so it could be any of the previous bosses. It's not a particular one. That's actually good to know. So we don't have to fight it in the middle. We can actually continue our hunt for souls, it seems. So we're going to do the Brand of Flames first. That's a boost to solar. We're gonna aim for more barrier amount. I think that's a good choice. So we are going to first do critical hit chance. So we got this. This is a big boost to stuff. Freezing Fort, it's interesting that it can be anything, actually. But we're gonna take this one because it's part of our set leading to this. But this gives us more healing, more movement recharge rate, which will help us with getting away, and it'll give us more critical hit chance, as well as the other things this does. I also like the spike balls. I think they're funny. Critical hit damage. So we're gonna try the steeds. So it's like this. Okay. So yeah, it is similar to that. That's not a movement one. It's just a damage one. So, well, it does move us a little faster, I guess. Interesting. So what I noticed right now is that there's actually a good chest right there. Which may be a better than average one or not. I don't actually know. What I do know is that we're being surrounded, which isn't good, so I took care of it. Attack reach is good. So we could fight the next boss. Do we want to fight it now? Attack speed, damage to healthy is not what we need. We want resistance piercing, damage to healthy. Let's re-roll this. I think we still have a chance at this because I don't think we well, recharge rate will help us with our barrier. We should probably just take this anyway. So we are going to actually buff this with the increased runes. We are going to summon the next boss and deal with this. Things are going to get a lot worse for us. Oh, it's the other spider. It's the one that's jumping at us. That's cute. I don't think this is going to go well for her overall. I don't think these spiders are going to survive very well against this. The aura would be pretty funny against the little spiders, honestly. What is interesting is that the timer has gone down for tier increase, so maybe we could just go around and collect souls. That might be a thing we could have done. This will increase our ability to get healing, which is something. I'm gonna re-roll though. Didn't like that either. The barrel, how hilarious. So damage and health is an option, but this might be the better one. I was hoping it would give us a better one. I do still kind of hope it. Attack speed and resistance piercing might be the best we're gonna get. We're going to take this one that boosts our critical chances to be even higher. So yeah, we need to get 15 probably for the next thing. So. More reach. We're looking for the souls now rather than anything else. This is an upgrade option, so we don't need more of this, but I don't think we have another set piece option. So I think we take this one that's attack reach and damage. So now we can reach into this and give it more critical hit damage. What's our passive ability? That's fine. We'll probably do that actually. Because at least that'll be something that's going to go off regularly. Because it's reliant upon our primary attack, which is what we've been buffing. So yeah, we can... What else do we want to add to this? Do we want to add more piercing? Because like the boss is what's going to get us, probably. So we don't need to care about like piercing for this. Let us see the other options. So maybe we increase our damage to burning enemies. Because everything's gonna be like lit on fire. Okay, so the next thing is our Sigil of Flames, which is our something else we have a bonus to. This is going to get additional targets. So let's increase our recharge rate when we get a chance. That barrier might be what keeps us alive in the end. Projectile amount might be good because we have a lot of projectiles and we are actually taking a lot of damage, so we need to be careful about that. Our spear is an interesting one. So that might be a case where we want additional projectiles or something like that. Movement speed. Absolutely movement speed. Yeah, we lost a life because we got stuck on geometry. I couldn't see with everything going on, which is unfortunate. And we do have enough to potentially go fight another boss. Let's increase our health regeneration. That should help counteract the little bit of bleeding we have. We are going to make our way back. I'm not worried about these little enemies. They can get charged up and come at us. Oh, we're on the left side anyway. Let's go back in. They can hunt me down. It's fine. Well, we lost our barrier, so let's not get caught up too much. We're gonna raise our critical hit damage. Oh. Yeah, that was something we got stuck on again. We definitely need more movement speed regardless, though. Also, our movement ability, this is not that great for getting away. So that's something to keep in mind for anyone else that tries it. Maybe Spectral steeds aren't the way to go, unfortunately. I guess maybe split chance? I don't know. Let's bring in the boss. Let's have a bad time. Of course, we gotta clear the way to get to the thing again. That's cute. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill it, but if I see it, I'll fight it. Okay, we at least triggered it. We are doing damage to it. That's good at least. Well, we made it to tier 4. That's actually a new best for us. What do we want to level up? Attack reach, I guess. We're gonna get a new Eldritch one because we don't have it. So we get options. Let's not get caught on whatever this is. Go around and try to get these things. Critical hit damage. We're gonna increase our solar damage because everything's doing solar. So I think we need more souls. I don't have to worry about them. The bosses will find me. Let's just go trigger more bosses. We can get like 2 or 3 going, no problem, I think. Let's increase our resistance piercing. Let's increase our movement speed. If we get fast enough, they won't be able to trap us, no matter what they have going on. Critical hit damage is good because it stacks with everything, and movement speed is also good. Let's increase our movement speed, because that's just probably our chances to not get hit by all this bullshit. I think we got most of our stuff out of that pile, so I'm going to return back and try to summon another boss. So nothing, we only have one thing that does primal damage. I'm gonna re-roll this. I guess increase our attack range. Oh, look at this, 3. That's cute. Yeah, let's take this chance. So we needed 20. not get caught up in that. Let's taking damage. That's all that really matters. There's two of them actually. It's Hug and Ugg. I'm not too worried about Hug and Ugg. They are... Oh, we can't actually trigger these. Interesting, interesting. So my theory before about being able to do that doesn't seem like that would work. Good to know. I don't think Hug and Ugg are going to be able to do much against us in the long run. So yeah, we can increase our ability to do damage to burning. Can't actually interact with the things on the ground while this is going on. Other than our pickups. We can get this. So chain targets is a good choice because that's our side thing. But I don't think Hug and Ugg are doing too great overall. Like, I don't see one of them, and I don't know where they are or if we killed them. I mean, the spectral horses have gotten better with more projectiles. I will say that. More barrier recharge rate, please. Let's activate a couple of these while we're here. Did we must have lost a life. That sucks. Oh, it's the boss. We got too close to its spinning orb, I think. I couldn't see where the boss was. Okay. Okay, so we'll take this for regeneration. Take some attack speed. I don't think our problem is actually like reach anymore. Barrier recharge rate, movement speed and healing. I guess movement speed and healing is a good choice. Keep outpacing them. But we do have enough in order to summon the next boss, I think. So let's do that. So 25 is needed. We got it half charged on where we were at, so let's leave them out again. Pick up this nonsense over here. Not get caught up on the game. guys do like a charge at me, which isn't great. They are losing lives steadily. We'll accept it. That wasn't good. We got stuck on something. Killed the boss. So it does go up to tier 6. Good to know. More critical damage. We will increase our projectile pierce. Yeah, we got stuck there. Wasn't good for us. We have 15 minutes at tier 6. But I don't think that's going to matter. I think we're just going to end up dead soon. But I'd say we did pretty good. We got up to level 13 out of 15. I think 15 would be the next big upgrade. So I think it goes up when we turn them in. So let's turn them in. So I guess the thing that keeps you from just farming it up and doing it over and over again is just the fact that you have to survive through higher tiers to do this. So I guess we'll turn in what we have because it is experience worth it. Understood. New one right there. Pretty crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to get us these so that we have a chance to actually win against the boss if we want to fight it. Even though I think it's pretty unlikely. I'm going to reduce our bleed rate. We are actually taking bleed damage over time. Just being counteracted by our regeneration and whatnot, but if we can reduce the damage being done to us, that's probably good. There's our next boss. It's pretty fast, which is a problem. It's also not taking a lot of damage, which is a different problem. I think we're just dead as hell. We are on a pretty high tier though, so I mean, I don't feel too bad about this. Yeah, we got to level 30 to a pretty far in it actually. We gained 5 levels in this. Interesting. So I think if we did it one more time, we'd get what I wanted to unlock in here, which was these moon-touched rituals. I mean, the extra stat increases is something, but... yeah, I think that this would mean that we'd get 4 choices at each time, not just a couple. Interesting. So this could make it so your primary attack is insane, but you'd have to skip your power and passive attacks. So what do we want to do? We actually got a lot of upgrade stuff, so 64 is insane. We are going to increase our speed, because speed is big. We are going to increase our critical hit chance. Cool. So which class do we want to try now? Do we want to give Barbarian another shot and see like how that goes? Let's see which skills we want to use for that try. So believe it or not, I really did like the spike balls. I think they were pretty interesting. Because unlike the Whirlwind, they actually did a considerable amount of damage, but the Whirlwind does at least attack constantly, so that might still be a good play. So I think I might take Whirlwind again. I'm going to pony up and put it up to level 5, give it 2 rounds, at least give it a second passive. As for this... I liked the range one that we tried, but the cleave ones are also really interesting. It's like we tried this one and it was pretty nice. We didn't level it up though. No, we tried. Did we try a ranged one? I didn't level it up though. That's interesting. So these are all dual wielding. That's interesting. Does he normally have dual wielding? Do I need to give him it to use it? He starts with it. Cool. So the soldier sword seems like it might be the best of these because it gives a lot of energy. It has cleave. I think cleave is what's going to make it really good. Because cleave will let it hit everything in front of you. So while this hits more, it doesn't give you as much energy back. So I think our best bet is to try to aim for this soldier sword. So this time I'm gonna try the roar. We didn't try this roar. I think this death sweep might end up being even better, but we have to find that and unlock it. But this roar could be pretty interesting. We're gonna go to 5 and... yeah. So, yeah, for this one, we were going to use Whirlwind. So those are the 3 abilities we're using that way. Otherwise, We could try Death Rush. We tried Leap before and that wasn't bad. But this one will heal us. Doesn't even take longer to recharge. So we put Rush forward, we don't jump. And the damage will increase depending on how many enemies we hit. So 5 doesn't really cost all that much to get. So we're gonna give that another try. And we're gonna go Barbarian. We are going to get... We're gonna give ourselves this one for the attack speed. Well, actually, maybe this one might be better for the rerolls, because attack speed's fine, but this can get us better results, and it gives you more rare items. I think that might be what we do. So we're gonna want attack arc on this for our cleave. Also reach and cleave. Reach and arc. I guess I'll take damage to elites, that's probably fine. Well, actually, no, let's go for the arc increase, because that's less likely, actually. We get the other one a lot more on our stats. So we were going to do the soldier sword. That was the one we wanted. We didn't want these ones. What we wanted was the roar, so let's try this. That's not good. I think that melee is going to be a problem for us. This might not last very long. I think we're going to have to switch up to a different weapon. We did technically win that battle, but it wasn't easy. We absolutely need Giant's Reach. Well, that was disastrous. I don't think that yell is a very big radius around us, unfortunately. I mean, maybe if we get our stuff going, we'll be okay, but I mean, we're gonna have to really, like, hope we can do a decent amount, despite what we lost originally. That was a rough beginning. Maybe I shouldn't have challenged that boss immediately without some levels. That may be what I would have changed up. I'm not a quitter. Like, this one you still make progress even if you don't win. Reduced food rate. Let's hope for the best. Let's get in here. Let's fight the first boss. Oh, I thought that would be enough. Alright. Fair enough. Taking damage. Yeah, I knew it. It's actually bleed damage at this point. We don't have the health regen that our other character had. So we were gonna do Death Rush, so. And Death Rush it is. Yeah, the legs on this run have really reduced, but it's not necessarily how the start was. I think Barbarian's just a little hard to get into anyway. With melee at least. I think you have some options if you choose the other ones, but I wanted to give it another try. Might as well go for this one. I don't think we're gonna survive very long, but we'll get this one. We don't have it yet. This is 2 bonuses, and one is a healing one, so it might help us. So we are going to increase our reach as one of our bonus things, absolutely. Reach or arc? Reach is more important. We don't have projectiles much, so that's not going to help us nearly as much as the other stuff. This could be good. But we don't have reflect on ours. That might not help us at all. Guess I'm gonna go with these. This one's probably better for us. Attack reach. That was a very timely level up, I mean. Death Rush isn't so bad. It's just a rush through where you hurt everything along the way, but I mean, fine. Let's not get caught up on geometry. Let's let them come out this way a little. We don't have to do too much more. They are bleeding. Yep, we got it. So like we don't need to get more souls than we can even turn in. So that's one thing we gotta keep in track. So yeah, we're gonna get this one. More movement and more attack damage. A few other things. So we're gonna raise our critical hit damage as well. Well, unfortunately, none of our things actually do elemental damage. I guess this one, because at least it's neutral. I guess I could have skipped, but I don't think we actually are going to use all of our rerolls of what we did. So what else is going well for us? I think that the Death Rush is doing good. What do we want to do with this? Well, we could give it the chance to stun. That would be nice. Let's increase our barrier amount. That might keep us alive if we actually bleed out. Let's increase our movement speed. I think we can summon the next one, so let's just do that. What do you do? Oh, you're this guy. You're taking some decent damage. Some of those are bosses, huh? So yeah, we can get this one and do that, but I'm going to actually consider this one as being a better one. It increases by a power ability up quite a bit. Actually, and damage. I think our movement speed is actually decently fast enough. Let's not get caught up too much on that. Go. So we could potentially get this bandit set and get at least the second one, increase our stunning chance. So those are two decent bonuses on this. Well, this could be spicy. I think Force 1 enemy on this one could be pretty rough for us. That's some decent damage that they did to us, which isn't great for us. I think part of it is that there's also a boss in that mix. So let's not overcommit. Let's Things haven't been going too bad for us for a while now. We are starting to do a little better once we got built up. But yeah, this is still not super easy. Ren's kind of spicy too. Gotten a little easier since we killed all of the other little bosses as well, but still has quite a bit of health. we did lose a life or two. That's unfortunate. At least make sure that Ren is dead. So we'll increase our attack, reach, and arc again. Let's increase our chance to stun and damage. And increase our movement speed with life lost. Let's increase our instant attack chance. This one's probably the best of those. So yeah, let's go turn in our souls while we're still alive. More critical hit damage we can add in to our whirlwind. Damage the stunned, I guess. But we are gonna have like a problem where we don't have anything good to put in that slots in. So we're going to get health regen, that might actually help us. So we got a decent number of souls out of that, so that will help at least. So I think at least we can get this primal damage, because we're already doing primal damage. So this should just be an increase in damage, I think. Let's turn in what we have before we die. There's our next boss. I'm sure this will go great. This guy is the guy that teleports. That's kind of annoying. He's not taking a ton of damage, which is not great for us. Well, we did get one life down on him. So I think we're gonna win, but I don't think this is gonna be enjoyable for either of us. We did stun him, that's cute. I guess our primal damage does have some pretty good stun chance now. What I have found interesting in this game is that these passive mobs also do level you up, so if you technically just wanted to farm, you could just keep keep away from one of these bosses. Obviously not these teleporting kind. And just potentially just like farm the regular things coming in. Because the timer stops. I mean, I guess at least this guy's not super deadly. He doesn't like one-shot us. So maybe if we'd taken him later, he would have been worse. So what can we get in this? We're not doing burning, we're not doing freezing. Energy cost could be... Well, you can get primal again. So I guess we will get primal. So infinite means anyone can take it. Understood. I guess that makes sense. Critical hit chance is good for everyone. We could just keep stacking it, that's funny. We are going to add in energy cost reduction. We're gonna increase our primary damage. Seems like a good choice. Movement speed, this is just a good thing for two things, so. Sure. We'll double down. Increase our damage, we will well, I think we might be... Well, I kind of theorized that we were probably screwed in general. Something would get us, that would be too dangerous. Get caught on geometry. We're gonna return while we still can and turn these in. 2 of the bosses are still alive. I'm still trying to take them down, but we will keep going. No, okay. We're gonna turn in what we can while the other one does. Unfortunately, the legs on this character are a little less intense than the Oathbringer, but you know, it lasted longer than I thought it had. We'll let our stuff respawn, and then we will go back in and go down. Yeah, so we can just do that. Not have to deal too much with this nonsense. Some distance in. We are certainly tearing them up a little bit. They're down 3 lives. Yeah, as long as you don't get like stuck on something, we should be making it. Let's draw them out here to the open, away from those rocks. We also have to not get caught up on the edge, so let's go this way a little bit. Let's regenerate a little bit. now half dead. That's good. Definitely becoming tougher than where we're at because we're fighting at tier 4. Oh, we lost a life. Okay, we could actually still lose. It just comes down to how unlucky we get. Let's let her recover a little bit. Let our barrier recharge a little bit too. This might be a good one because it will increase our movement recharge and we don't have anything in that. Gained another level. This might help. So we're gonna keep doing this. So we probably got unlucky with that life we lost because I think we probably landed next to him and he immediately got us with one of his triple spikes. Is my guess. That hurt. Somehow made it through that without dying fully. Let's pick up our loot. We did get to ritual level 15. That was my actual hopeful goal, so we did actually succeed. one boss. Hope for the best. We're gonna go turn this in before we overcommence. So one of them's a boss, but it also summons a bunch of stronger semi-bosses. We also got orbs, and we gotta watch out for those orbs. Guess we got him. We did almost die there. So I'm definitely going to try to turn what we got in. Something useful. Critical hit chance. Cool. Oh, it's another spirit caravan, huh? Well, we did trigger that. That's something. Let's go find this caravan before it gets too far into this. We are doing damage. don't actually see anything amazing that dropped unless we just picked it all up, so we'll fight the boss. We're probably gonna die to this boss. Oh, is it the same one we already fought? The teleporting one? That's something. We are doing damage at least. So we are shredding. Oh, so that's good. We might actually win. This is much easier than the last boss by far. That's unfortunate for us. So yeah, we're gonna get, I guess the all damage and instant attack. We're already pretty fast, so I don't think fast is what we need. We can increase our barrier amount, that will probably raise our survivability a little bit. And a reroll. Critical hit damage is fine. And we got another reroll anyway. So we're gonna go trigger more bosses, because that's the only way we're gonna get more souls. So let's go find one of them. First. I don't think anything we have chains. Primary ability damage is good though. Oh, they got us finally. I thought we were gonna make it to the boss at least. But damn, that was actually much better than I thought. So we did unlock a new rune. We unlocked the moon touch rituals. Yeah, so we got to 15. So 25 is the highest. So we got most of the way there. But that was actually wild. So that's actually really good for getting more of this stuff. Interesting. So we got a new obelisk. Scroll drop chance. We didn't actually unlock the scrolls. Is that a mistake? Maybe we should unlock this before we go further. But yes, that was fun. Our bandit line is much higher. We're gonna probably try to focus next on the huntress. So yeah, let's consider which things we're going to use with them. So for power abilities, we didn't try the power shot. I do theorize it could be pretty strong. And we did unlock that death sweep with what we just did, so we got a new really strong ability for them. So we tried this bow. I think this is still the best bow, but this is also pretty good. This is bonus to elites, which might actually be something we want to focus on with the fact that we're fighting mostly bosses. So this might be actually better for what we were currently doing. But our next challenge was to fight this one that was bad for melee. So specifically for that, we still want to do with elites because like we want to kill them fast. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do power shot. We're going to do... We only have concentrated shot for them. So we didn't do layer fire traps, but I think it's probably similar to lay frost traps, which were okay, but not amazing. So I'm thinking what we want to do is... We could get these abilities, by the way. I'm looking at this. We could do it. So the Huntress was actually a little squishy. I was thinking about maybe speccing her in to have a little bit more like barrier. So maybe getting her into like that barrier using the where is it? The Stargazer. Getting her that barrier in on this, and then maybe trying to get her that set. So pants and chests, so we're gonna try to aim for these this time, try to get a big amount of barrier in rate, because that would really increase our survivability. We didn't manage to get that more than like one time for half of it, so. And we're gonna try to use teleport, I guess. As well as less damage, it will increase our survivability. But yeah, that'll be a mission for next time. We can level up some of what we were doing again though. So what do we have the points for? We did really like the Titan bow. Let's see how expensive it is to level it up to the next one. So 5, 3, that's fine. Bonus to healthy, I don't need to do that. So that wasn't actually too expensive. So 10 is fine. What else was really useful for her? Our passive ability, we were gonna want to use a burst shot probably. But yeah, that's our plan next time. Thank you all for watching. You take care. And we'll try again soon. Bye-bye now.